What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm Bizrod, also known as Biz, and today I'll be leading Group 1. I come from the premier town of Hopkins, Minnesota, and I'm a sophomore here majoring in neuroscience. Some things I do on campus: I'm on the executive board for the Black Empowerment Student Alliance, also known as BESA, and I'm a part of the Summer Singers, an all-male a cappella group here at St. Thomas. My favorite memory has to be the REAL program. REAL stands for Reaching Excellence in Academics and Leadership, and it's a bridge program designed for incoming first-year students, and it was an incredible experience.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Liz. I'll be leading Group 2 today. I'm originally from Lindstrom, Minnesota, which is about 45 minutes north of here on a good traffic day. I am a junior studying Spanish and philosophy, and on campus, I'm on the executive board of the Active Minds chapter, as well as involved with the Students for Human Life Club. My favorite Tommie memory was studying for finals in teas over a Pepsi with friends.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brenda. I will be leading Group 3 today. I am from St. Paul, Minnesota. I am a sophomore studying management and leadership. On campus, I am involved with OLA, which is a Hispanic organization for Latino awareness, as well as Women in Business. My favorite Tommie memory is playing an impromptu game of Ultimate Frisbee with some friends.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patrick, and I'll be leading Group 4 today, so what up to Group 4? I'm a senior from Decorah, Iowa, which is about 3 hours south of here. I am double majoring in Spanish and psychology, and two involvements that I have on campus are being a resident or apartment coordinator in Flint Hall, as well as being on the executive board for Active Minds. And my favorite Tommie memory was this past fall when ESPN came to campus for Tommy Johnny Week, and when Sports Center was at the game that morning.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate. I'll be leading Group 5 today. I'm a sophomore from Elm Grove, Wisconsin, so it's like a 5-hour drive, so it's quite the hike. I'm studying finance and economics, and here on campus, I'm on the executive board of the College Republicans, as well as on the track team. My favorite Tommie memory so far would have to be training, competing, and winning conference with my team.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ayomide. I will be leading Group 6 today. I am a junior studying accounting. I'm from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. On campus, I'm a resident advisor in Dowling Hall, as well as the president for the African Nations Student Association, also known as ANSA. My favorite Tommie memory would have to be planning African Night, which is a night that celebrates African cultures within St. Thomas and the community.
Hey everybody, I'm Xavier. I'll be leading Group 7 today, so Group 7, make some noise. All right, nobody, all right, it's cool. I'm a junior here on campus, biology major. I'm involved with the baseball team and the Black Empowerment Student Alliance, so what's up, Biz? And my favorite memory here on campus would be the gathering, which is a dance that happens at the end of the first week of school, so there's that.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Liz. I am the leader of Group 8 today. I am from Kohler, Wisconsin, which is about 5.5 hours away from here. So, Wisconsin people, yeah? Oh, okay. Wow. I am a senior. I am a double major in psychology and Catholic studies. Two of my involvements on campus, I am on the swim team, as well as a co-president of Catholic Women's Leadership. And my favorite Tommie memory so far was studying abroad in Rome with 28 other Tommies.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. I'm so excited to be leading Group 9 today. Y'all don't have to make any noise. I know you're here. I'm a senior from Woodbury, Minnesota, and I'm studying English with a writing emphasis. I'm really involved with my minor program, which is called American Culture and Difference, otherwise known as ACD. And I would have to say one of my favorite Tommie memories would be spending time with some of my favorite professors in office hours just talking about life.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Chu Yi. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. I am a junior majoring in mechanical engineering. And on campus, I am part of the executive board for HUSA, which stands for Hmong United Student Association. And one of my favorite memories would be taking part of homecoming week, and they had like a lot of competitive activities such as lip sync. It was so fun. So
Hello, everyone. My name is Blair, and today I will be leading Group 11. I'm a junior studying biology of global health, and I'm from Roseville, Minnesota. Some campus involvement for me involves being the vice president of the Black Empowerment Student Alliance, also known as BESA, and I also dance in Pulse. My favorite Tommie memory is just late nights hanging out with my friends.
Hey everyone, I'm Michael, group number 12. I'm from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Our city mascot is a potato, in case you didn't know. I'm a junior here at St. Thomas, and I'm studying music business. I actually got interested in my major through a campus involvement. I've been with the University Guitar Ensemble since freshman year. I'm also a resident advisor in Brady Hall. My favorite St. Thomas memory is definitely going to Paris and studying architecture for a month.
well, I'm here. It's my orientation and registration day at St. Thomas. I headed to Anderson Student Center for check-in, and as I walked across campus, I wondered what being a St. Thomas student would be like. I'm not quite sure what to expect here. Will I make any friends? Will I be included? Will I do well in my classes? Or will I find a major that fits me? Maybe watching the skits will help.
You bet! I love these skits. What a great way to show incoming students and their guests about college life at St. Thomas. Today is gonna be a great day. I just know it.
Who are you?
I'm your orientation leader. I'm here to support you into your transition into college life at St. Thomas.
Do I look like I need support?
Support is a good thing. Everyone arrives on this day with different experiences, and no two St. Thomas experiences are going to be exactly the same. We just want to show you the many resources you can find on campus.
You know, maybe I'll watch, just so I could tell other people how to handle their college transition.
Well, that's all right, but you too will learn some Tommie ways of managing your college experience. Today is going to be a great day. Hooray!
Okay, we'll see.
Before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
I was there.
we were there.
She was there.
he was there.
We pulled up in the car and suddenly we went from journey to arrival. I couldn't believe we were there.
I couldn't believe we were here. College. I mean, my high school was just 2 buildings connected by a tunnel. Now, I had a whole campus map. In high school, I had teachers, not professors, let alone doctors. What kind of doctor teaches philosophy? I thought doctors just took your blood pressure.
Couldn't believe we were here. I remember driving my younger brother to his first day of high school 4 years ago, and now, as he sits next to me, I drive him to his first day of college and my first day of senior year, and I couldn't help but feel how proud I was of him. I mean, in high school, he was pretty obnoxious, but now he's all right, I guess.
So many people say that college is a life-changing experience,
So many.
which is a lot of pressure.
Kind of like only you can prevent forest fires. Only me? Dang, man.
So I couldn't wait to start experiencing these moments that would change my life.
At this point, the thought of no one telling me what to do, where to go, or who to be, it was a pretty cool thought.
Even if that meant that I had no clue what was coming next. Sometimes I'd be a bit afraid to leave my room and end up watching movies for a week straight.
Not to mention TV shows, but hey, isn't that what Netflix is for?
Right.
That will get you in trouble.
At this point, the thought of eating 4-day-old pizza that had been left on the radiator
And staying out so late, I never even made it to bed.
and having no one say to you, I'm very disappointed in you, was kind of appealing. Of course, I didn't have a stomachache yet.
But it was the thought of it. At this point, the thought of pulling the all-nighter to study for midterms, chugging Red Bull, and sticking my head in a snowbank just to stay awake.
That was kind of appealing. Of course, I didn't know that cramming and staying up late were poor study habits, that Red Bull messes with my sleep, and sleeping through my midterm exam wouldn't exactly help my final grade.
But college, and here, on the start of what would no doubt be an amazing adventure in my life, it was the thought of it, the pure and utter thought of it.
That excited me.
I joined my daughter as we walked into the residence halls, and reality hit me like a wall of bricks. As I thought back on our time together, I wanted her to know that she'd be safe, taken care of, and a part of an exciting new community. She'd grow as a person, learning more about how to study with intention, work to change the world around her, and act as a stronger, wiser member of society. I just want her to know that she's going to do well.
There's a point in your life where you realize you're full of potential.
And that's the feeling I had looking up at those beautiful arches walking on my first day of class.
All potential. Major, not yet declared.
Friends, I don't know anybody here.
Graduate school, job after college, for me, those are all at least 4 years away.
Career goals, I have no idea what a resume is.
It's resume.
But for now, we start fresh.
You hope you taught them something.
I feel like I know nothing.
Thank goodness you've instilled a few values for them to hold on to.
You let go of everything that you once held on to.
You hope they still feel they can lean on you.
You need no one. Suddenly, I realized my life was changing.
Suddenly, I realized things were going to be different.
What waits for me? The professor that will turn into a mentor? The degree that will prepare me for my life's work? Are the people that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with unpacking boxes here just like me? My parents met at school, but they weren't really selective. They just grabbed onto anyone.
As we stepped out of the narrow hallway into her room, I got my first glimpse of her new home. I was grateful to know that she had a resident advisor and a community of students living with her. Although, her roommate would have to get used to the infamous dirty laundry chair where all of her clothes always ended up. And then I watched her greet her new roommate, and together they began unpacking their boxes. She was already settling in. Now it was my turn to go home to my new life, and I realized that I could handle this new change.
I kept thinking back to my first year of college and all the nerves and the worries of being a commuter student and also being the first person in my family to attend college. Even though those were some of my own experiences, I know my younger brother will have some of his own, some similar and some different. But I hope I can be there to support him throughout. And I took a deep breath and walked back to my car.
I hope he'll be all right.
I hope she knows I'll be okay.
He really isn't too bad.
I hope she knows I'll miss her.
I hope he knows how much I look up to him.
I hope she realizes how much I love her.
I hope he knows I appreciate all that he's done for me.
Hey,
Maybe I should tell him.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, bro.
I'd just like to thank you.
For all that you've done for me.
And let you know that I love you.
Because I couldn't have made it here without you.
That one always makes me want to call my loved ones too. But that can wait. We have a whole day of orientation ahead of us.
You know, I like that last skit. I think sometimes I forget what other people have done to support me getting to college.
Well, that support doesn't have to end here, though. You have at least 4 more years of it.
I think I'm good. I can do things on my own now without support. I got this.
Well, let's just watch a few more skits, just in case.
School.
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 Yeah, it's going great.
I mean, it was different.
in the beginning?
So on my first day of class, the alarm rings, and I hit the snooze button like I always do. I waited for my first, second, and absolutely, this is the final. I mean it. Get up, it's time for school shouts, like I always did. But there was no one to shout. It was my responsibility now. That was a little bit different.
So, all my friends are miles away. I don't know a soul here. I've got to spend the year living with some Beyonce-obsessed diva. And then I'll listen to Lemonade. And I'm starting to think she may be onto something. But on top of all that, even though I'm an English major, they're making me take a math class. So that was a little bit different.
So, you can't wash whites with colors. You can't wash lights with darks. You need to do brights in cold water. Mom, Dad, I had no idea what geniuses you were all these years. I mean, I put a load of whites in with just one red sock. And all my underwear's pink. Who knew? That was a little bit different.
So this morning, I opened my Snapchat and saw all my old high school friends' stories. I couldn't help but see new faces and new places, and I felt a little bit bittersweet because I knew that they'd be having all of these great experiences, but I wouldn't be there to join them. But then, my mom added me on Snapchat, and now she won't stop sending me pictures of her with a puppy dog face every day. So that's a little bit different.
I live with a roommate whose alarm clock goes off at the crack of dawn every day.
I get up and drive 30 minutes in rush hour traffic to make it here for my 8:15 class.
I go to the bathroom and shower in group settings.
I invested in soundproof headphones to block out my roommate's annoying phone conversations.
OMG, did you see what happened on last night's episode?
Dude!
I know, right?
Spoiler alert, I don't care.
I listen to music from bands with bizarre names that nobody's ever heard of.
You got to see the Arctic Monkeys and Tame Impala in the same week? I'm so jealous.
I joined an a cappella group.
I started playing Pokemon Go. Lots and lots of Pokemon Go, actually. I mean, there's like 20 Pokestops on campus, so, you know, gotta catch them all, man.
My friends and I all got matching piercings to make a statement about how we're individuals.
School.
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 Yeah,
it's going great.
At 4:30 in the morning, when you're hungry, there is nothing better than Taco Bell.
At 4:30 in the morning when you're hungry, there's nothing open but Taco Bell.
At 4:30 in the morning when you're hungry, you would lick the wrappers from Taco Bell.
When I'm cramming for an exam, I'll do anything to stay awake.
I've drank Mountain Dew.
I chugged Red Bull.
I made coffee.
I've eaten coffee, so I think, yeah, okay.
School?
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 Yeah, it's going great. It's different. I'm different.
Even though my life may be changing before my eyes,
I think I'm finally realizing who I want to be.
You see, everyone has their own unique goals, dreams, passions, a special purpose.
And some of us are still figuring it out.
It's different now that I'm at college.
and to be honest, I kind of like it.
School?
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 Yeah. It's going great.
So, what is your special purpose?
I have no idea.
That's okay, we'll get there. That skit was just meant to show you all the change that can happen for you while you're in college. You'll be making new friends, building your network, adjusting to new school demands, and figuring things out as you go.
Okay, so let's just say, what if someone, not me of course, but what if someone was really getting nervous about this whole college thing and didn't know if they have it all figured out? What would you say to them?
I would tell that person that they have another entire skit to watch, not to mention a whole day of orientation ahead of them.
All right, let's go.
Before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
I had been there.
I had been there.
he had been there.
Almost
a year. It's amazing what you can learn in a year.
I learned that I don't have to have it all figured out yet, that it's okay to not know, to be unsure of what I'll major in, what I'll get involved in, or where I'll be living.
I learned I didn't have to do it all right away, that there will always be opportunities to connect with people, that there will always be life-changing moments. So I can always say, if not today, maybe tomorrow.
I learned that I have the ability to stay up till 5 a.m. when I needed to, and go to bed at 10 p.m. when I needed to. Also, that time flies when you're having fun, but it also flies when studying for an exam.
I learned that I can set the alarm, get up at 3 in the morning, start writing a paper, finish it, and hand it in on time for my class at 11. But it won't be a very good paper. I mean, who can really interpret Augustine's Confessions at 3 in the morning?
I've learned that being compassionate, honest, and real is attractive, and that it's easier to be myself than trying to remember who I am when pretending to be someone else.
I've learned as a first-year student to remember that when a junior starts hitting on me, they've been turned down by 2 whole classes before I even got here.
I learned that letting go is hard, but not impossible. I visit my son once or twice at school now. It was fun. He's got a whole life there, and it was cool to watch him in his element. He's come home a couple times too. That was a bit odd, seeing him standing in the living room at 9 at night and saying, "Oh, I didn't know you were staying in tonight," only to find out it was just too early to leave. He came home for his break after finals, and by the end of December, he was ready to get back. That's where his life was. But we got a chuckle when the same day he said, "Please understand, I don't live here anymore. And what have you done to my room?"
It's amazing what you can learn about yourself in a year. I felt so vulnerable when I arrived. Making this adjustment wasn't easy, but I'm making more connections to people and places on campus that make me feel like I belong here.
You know how everyone says you find out what's really important to you in college? Well, I did. But what surprised me was that it was my faith.
In the beginning, I asked everybody else for everything. What are we doing this weekend? What should I wear? What do you think? How do I feel? I never asked myself. I figured, what did I know?
It's funny, because I didn't realize that a Catholic university would have opportunities for me to explore my own beliefs and engage with people that had other beliefs.
But you know what? I know quite a bit. I'm a lot smarter than I thought, and stronger. I don't need to look to other people to find out how I'm doing or what I'm feeling. I know myself better than anyone else.
It became important for me to learn about the many ways people practice and celebrate their faith. It has also helped me understand my own beliefs even better. I've also learned that my spiritual journey is something that I lead. And part of that is to be aware of and accept spiritual journeys different than my own.
And the funny part was, the more I believed in myself, the more I felt okay about asking for help. That academic counseling and support and the counseling and psychological services are here for me to use.
That the Center for Ministry, Meditation in the Wellness Center, and the prayer room in the Anderson Student Center were places on campus that provided moments of silence and reflection for people of all faiths. And to me, my own beliefs have only been strengthened, being surrounded by so many different belief systems.
That there needs to be a self in self-esteem.
That there's a saint in St. Thomas.
And it was kind of nice.
I found out that parents can take classes at St. Thomas as well, so I signed up for one. My son was very supportive, but he kindly advised we may not want to take a class together. After I thought about it, he's probably right. I mean, I wouldn't want him to see my GPA.
My entire universe is filled with potential, and rather slowly, I'm finding my purpose.
It's amazing what you can learn about yourself in a year. I learned that I possess one of the greatest powers in the world, the power to choose.
That my life was the result of my decisions. Not my family, not my professors, not my friends. It was me.
And as scary as that was, it was also really empowering.
Audre Lorde once said, change means growth, but growth can be painful.
I will take the challenge. I will speak with my heart, even if my voice shakes.
I will take the challenge. When I think to myself, somebody ought to do something, I will be that somebody.
I will take the challenge.
Because it's my happiness.
It's my future.
It's my life.
And I will take it.
So the other day, I made a cup of coffee and I called my son. He was free, so we talked for about an hour. I told him about my class, and when he said to me, "So, how was school today?" I spit coffee clear across the table. After we had covered the usual topics of the day, classes, grades, world news, fashion trends, and our plans for the weekend, it was time to go. He said, "Love you, Mom." And I swear, in my mind, just for a moment, I saw him when he was 5 years old, saying that to me when I had taught him how to ride a bike. And I told him on the phone what I had told him then. I love you too. Mama is so proud of you. The phone rang again, and it was Nancy from across the street. She says to me, "You haven't been answering my calls in over an hour. Have you been on the phone with someone else?" And I said, "Oh, I was just catching up with a new friend."
We offer to you what was offered to us, opportunity.
This is an opportunity to imagine your future.
And not to have it all figured out yet.
An opportunity to learn something new.
And to do something you've never done before.
And to be a little scared.
To not know what you want to be when you grow up.
And to not grow up, within reason.
An opportunity to make new friends.
Hang on to your old ones.
And to find friends in unexpected places.
An opportunity to ask for help.
And believe in yourself.
To build your own values.
And challenge your beliefs.
To make some mistakes.
And then learn from them.
An opportunity to trust your intuition.
And pray for guidance.
This is an opportunity to be
the person you always wanted to be. And being open to the fact that just for a moment,
just maybe,
you already are.
Whoa, I can't wait to meet new people from different states and cities with experiences and opinions other than my own.
Absolutely. There's going to be so many opportunities in your time here to have experiences with people from a ton of different backgrounds. This community cares about each other and supports the common good.
But I don't even know what the common good means.
And that's okay. We're all figuring it out. There will be some sessions later today where we will look at what the common good looks like here at St. Thomas. See you there.
Wow. I'm not sure if I knew what I was getting myself into, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I'll be able to rely on my support systems. I'll learn new ways of life here at St. Thomas, and I'll make steps towards becoming who I want to be. This sounds like a pretty good situation to be in. And the good thing is, I'm not the only one who will be doing it. I'll join over 1,000 of first-year students who will be doing the same thing. Whether they're living on campus or commuting, know each other from the same high schools, or don't know a single person at all. We all need to learn to adjust. And we have each other. Let's not forget, we have our orientation leaders. Speaking of, where'd you go?
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Hey, everyone.
Don't worry, we didn't forget about you. We just wanted to come back out and remind you of some important things we learned today. Take it away, leaders.
You have some great years ahead of you. There's endless possibilities for you here.
You'll meet great friends and wise mentors who are here to support you.
It's going to be a different experience.
But some of these changes will be good, so be open to change.
You won't have to chug Red Bull or eat coffee grounds to study for that exam.
Be confident and form your own ideas. Remember, you know yourself best.
You determine who you will become.
It might be challenging.
But take the challenge, because this could be the beginning of something great.
All right, thanks everyone. Let's go have a wonderful day today.
And then you give me time to move the podium too, so that worked out well. Hello again, everyone. I'm going to make just a couple of quick announcements as we move to our next thing. The first thing is parents and guests, we're about to split up and your students are going to go to another location. Your program, if you're choosing to stay with us, will be continuing in this room. The voice you will hear after I'm done speaking will be Sister Sharon Howell, our parent liaison and assistant dean of students, so please be sure to listen to her. So students, when I start dismissing you in a little bit, if you could keep the volume down just a bit so that sharing can be heard, and then we can make this transition very smooth. Students, if you look at the back of your name tag, you will see a session called Living the Common Good, and then a room number next to it that says ASC, and then a 3-digit number starting either with a 2 or a 3. If it starts with a 3, you are on this floor. There's 2 rooms on this floor. 364 is immediately out of the lobby and to the right. Everyone walks past it, so it's okay if you do too, but I thought I'd give you a heads up just in case. If your number starts with a 2, you're down 1 floor, so take the stairs or the elevator down, and 4 of the rooms are on that floor as well. We'll meet back up here after a couple of sessions and before you all go to lunch. So if students could start moving to their Living the Common Good room at this time, that would be fantastic.